And so I'm going to put an E string on, the top E, just to see what it sounds like. We know that this bottom E is really messed up. We'll see what kind of sound we can get out of it. Right, okay, 30 odd years, 3 children and a lot of mileage, and it's back in tune. God knows what tuning it's in, but it's in tune. This E string is completely messed up because of the saddle. I just want you to hear what it sounds like with the steel strings. It might sound awful, but so let's try an old bluesy style thing. Okay, so that's the sound of the blues. That's the sound of the Delta blues, right? This guitar, this shape, this size. Amazing. The guy in the guitar shop said to me about this 0 fret, and that's what got me thinking, because I'd never even noticed it before, because it was my children's guitar. But I've owned loads of guitars over the years, so I don't buy crap. I don't buy rubbish. And so I must have known something about it. But look at this thing. £10 or $10 on eBay, or $800. Is it a vintage gem that's survived, or is it a piece of old crap? Well, in my mind, I think it's a little bit of a gem, because it sounds fantastic. It sounds great. Let's try some of this. A little bit of an old if I had a little bottle, it'd be better. But yeah, this is quite interesting. See, Robert Johnson used to do this thing where he used to have a running bass. Can't play it on this, so maybe we could try it on the A string. Doesn't work. Another thing you can do with this guitar is slide. Let's do it like that. Delta blues coming right at you. Looking at this guitar, I started to think to myself, this looks really familiar. You know, apart from the fact that I've had it for 30 odd years, or we've had it in the family for 30 odd years. And then I started thinking about all those old blues players back in the day, you know, back in the 1920s, 1930s. And they would have had a guitar like this. A travel guitar. right? Because you can just put it over your shoulder and off you go. And one of the things that strikes you is that if you want to play the blues like Robert Johnson did, or those old-timey guys, you need to get the right guitar. And this is the right guitar. It's the right shape, it's the right size, the right sound. And he used to do this thing where he was just, that's screwed. But yeah, Robert Johnson and all those old-time Delta blues guys used to carry and use these guitars, these travelling guitars, because they're small, you can take them anywhere, and they've got a lot of volume for the size. That A string's really buggered. It's messed up. This guitar is pretty messed up, but the action's very low, and I think this saddle is the big key to this. There's a tiny bit of uplift on that bridge, but I can get inside there and I can pull that back down. It's not really moved much. It's actually fractional. There's a lot of work to do. It's not hectic, but there's some things need to be done. And I want to see how this turns out. So I'm glad that I've got some sound samples of what it sounds like now and what it looks like. Thanks for watching, and I do appreciate it. And if you're here for the first time and you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when the next video is coming up. Okay, that's it for now. I'll speak to you next time.